Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another morning word. Thank you for joining us. For those new to this is where we share, let me just bring this in a little bit. This is where we share a short couple minute video, really to share from my own personal Bible study. Why? I just really wanted people to fall in love with the Bible. The reason being, I truly believe that God can take your life from here, wherever you are right now, to the mountaintop. The reason I say that, one, I've seen it in my own life where God's taken me from these places and it's taken me up, and I have not reached a mountaintop yet, so I'm still a work in progress. But the reason I believe that is because the Bible says this: as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And if we can think like God, truly, you have to understand that God can take your life anywhere. All right? And I just really believe that if you take what I'm saying, okay, from this good book and actually apply them, that you will have a better life. I truly believe that. But listen, don't just take what I'm saying as gospel. Read it for yourself, and if you believe there's some truth, knock it out of the park. All right, so let's really get into this. We're going to be reading from the book of Deuteronomy, and we're going to be reading from chapter 12 to verse 31, and it reads this: you must not worship the Lord your God in their ways. Okay, because in worshiping their gods, they do all kinds of detestable things the Lord hates. They even burn their sons and their daughters in the fire as sacrifice to their God. Wow. We're going to call this morning's word, stay clear of false gods. Now, it was vitally important for the nation of Israel as they were going into their promised land, okay, to be careful that they don't start copying the ways of those people around them. And because other people were doing stuff that was detestable to their gods, all right, like burning their children, as you heard here, God's like, that ain't me. So the true living God is a loving God, all right, and wouldn't want you to do anything, okay, that would destroy humanity, that would destroy your neighbor. God is all about love. So when the nations were watching these things, there was like prostitution, and that was in the name of God. There was like child sacrifice, that was in the name of God. Like, he wants to say, look, that's not me. So be very clear, I am not looking for that. All right, but we see that even in today's society, don't we? When we're seeing people in the name of God, okay, with suicide bombings and things like that, terrorist attacks. Now we know God does not ordain any of those things. So, Moses was being very clear, though, people, be careful of false gods, be careful of false godly practices that are not from God, but that are man-made and actually, if we should use the word, evil. So this is one of the things that we have to be aware of. We have to be wary of these things. So the question I ask you this morning is that, are you believing in a false God? A God that's asking you to do things. Now, we may think of God as actual religions, but some people serve things like money. Money becomes their God, and you start doing things that are detestable. So you start lying and you start cheating and you start doing all these things. Sex may be your God. So you're hooked up on pornography, you're hooked up on lap dancing clubs and stuff like that, and you're doing things that you know don't edify your soul. Okay, and it's your practice. So anything can be a false god. Anything that you worship can be a false god. What's it calling you to do? Is it calling you higher or lower? Are you serving a false god? So that really, brings me to the lesson of the day. And the lesson of the day is very simple. Not all gods are the same. They're not. Okay, there's a true living God and there's many false gods. Okay, and you have to be able to dissect that and say, is what this God's asking me to do, would a true loving God really ask me to do those things? So here's the action of the day. Be wary of false gods. Seek to find the truth, the true living God. If you ask, the Bible says, you will find. If you look, you will find. I truly believe that. So God bless you. I know it's a little bit different, probably not so much on the live tip, but really a deeper one, trying to find about who the real God is. So God bless you. As we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get these videos Monday to Friday. But as we always say, look, I'm more interested in you sharing this and inspiring somebody by giving them some form of daily encouragement. And hopefully these videos can do that. So God bless you and see you soon.